How y'all doing today? Today, we're checking out the Mark 1, or what was formerly known as the Mark Kinetic. This is a hybrid shaped paddle that's a mix between Kevlar and raw carbon fiber. I think it's a really good budget option compared to, if you're wanting to get the Thrive Azul. So, when I'm talking about this, just know that the Azul plays basically identical to this, or at least the 115 swing weight version does. But yeah, I have a code for this company. It's Farmer Lanky. You get 10% off if you use that at checkout. I will get a kickback on that. Thought I should let you guys know that. And also, they're going to have new colors come out for this paddle. And they're going to look clean. I'm going to have pictures of it throughout this review, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into this review, y'all. When it came to the pop of this paddle, compared to the other Kevlar blend paddles that I've played with, they have been somewhat plush, not compared to Gen 1 paddles, but in terms of Gen 2 relativity. But when it came to this paddle, when I played with the Rainbow Double Black Diamond a while back, it played pretty stiff. This feels very similar to it in terms of pop. So this one has more pop than all the other hybrid, Kevlars that I've played with. So keep that in mind, but it's not to a point to where it's like uncontrollable or anything. It's just going to help a little bit for speed ups and stuff like that. And when it came to the power, I did feel that this had a little more power than the Pro Energy Line S has from Pickleball Apes. Not by a lot, but it does have a little more power. So if you're wanting something a little poppier and a little more power than the Pro Energy Line S and you're liking these Kevlar blend paddles, this one could be for you. But if you prefer the more plush version, the Pro Energy Line S would be for you. So it's basically depends on what you prefer more. But yeah, this one is slightly poppier and slightly more powerful than the Pro Energy Line S. And it leans closer to the Double Black Diamonds in terms of stiffness. And I know at one point some Double Black Diamonds came out and they were more plush or softer according to some people, but I'm referring to the stiffer versions that came out. Like I just said, for the pop, it's more poppy than the Pro Energy Line S, so it is going to be slightly less controllable when it comes to doing your dinks and drops and stuff like that. The ball pops off the face a little bit quicker, but if you've used, the Double Black Diamond or most of the other Gen 2 raw carbon fiber paddles, it's not going to be enough of a difference for you to be worried about it when making the change. In actuality, if you dial in this paddle, it's probably going to benefit your game more than a plusher paddle will, just because of, hand battles and stuff like that. When it came to the spin, I got 1923 as the RPM numbers, which puts it sort of up there towards the top in like the top 5 or 6 of all the ones I've tested so far. But just know most of these paddles that I'm testing, there's not like a drastic difference to where you're going to be able to tell. The Mach 2 Forge is the only one I could tell like a crazy difference in compared to the other paddles. All of these are so similar. You're splitting hairs if you're trying to decide between it. The spin's not bad. Just know that you're going to get enough spin. Next section. The swing weight of this, it's nothing like crazy light or crazy heavy. It is right in line, with most of the other hybrid shapes. It's at 116. So unless you have like really flimsy wrists, you're a really small person, you're going to be able to get this around at the kitchen and perform hand battles and do whatever you need to do when it comes to the swing weight of this paddle. And the overall weight of this paddle was 8.1 ounces. I don't really care as much about the overall weight as I do the swing weight. The swing weight's going to determine how far behind on balls you get when somebody does a speed up or you get in like a very intense hand battle. So I look, more towards the swing weight than anything, but the swing weight is 116, which is average. It's nothing outstanding or anything bad. When it comes to the twist weight, you're going to hear me say the same thing with this like I did for the swing weight. It's 6.61, and it's literally right there in average with all the other hybrid shapes. If you've played with another hybrid shape, you're not going to be able to tell any difference in the twist weight compared to this. Anything remotely to the center is going to come off with a decent amount of pace. That's not going to be a problem or anything you're going to need to worry about. All right, when it comes to value for your money, this is a $150 paddle without my code. Okay, the Double Black Diamond is loved by a lot of people, right? It costs more. This is the Kevlar blend of it, in my opinion. So is it worth the money? I would definitely say it's worth the money, especially for people who prefer the stiffer faces on these 16mm paddles. And the Kevlar blends, they look way better than just the regular, black faces of the raw carbon fiber paddles do. Let's be real. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people out there would really love this paddle. So if you're looking for a paddle, this is a paddle you could give a shot to. But if you have this paddle, slap that comment down below. I need that opinion. I like hearing what people say. Even if your opinion, varies and is different from mine, it won't get deleted. I'll probably pin it so other people can see it. That way they'll get varied opinions. But yeah, till next time, stay safe. Have a good day. Y'all better be drinking plenty of water. Peace, y'all.